up, Kalish Crew, and welcome to Kalish Eat and Greet. Today I'm actually doing a fast food mukbang for you. Why did I call it a mukbang? I always say mukbang. Fast food mukbang. I also have a Diet Coke. So, of course, you see here a foot-long sub. However, I ordered a 6-inch, and it was a pickup order. I will prove it to you guys. I have the receipt here. Where is it? Do you see where it says 6-inch, number 9, whatever that says? That's it. That's all I got, you guys. So, they gave me a foot-long, and I am not complaining about that. So, I don't know if they were just busy. They kind of looked busy when I got there to pick it up. There were a few people in there, and they were kind of like hustling. They're like, do you have a pickup? And I'm like, yeah. And they're probably like, thank God. So let's open this up and see what I got. Oh, I already showed you what I got on the receipt. I don't even remember what it was, but it's some chicken thing. So, you know what? Let me get this out of the packaging, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I kind of like the look of the paper, but it's a little more organized now. So let's read off what I got, you guys. I got the, I guess it's a number 9. It's in the Subway series. When you go in the app, it's not the classic subs. It's a Subway series. It is a R-Chick 2 times cheese sub. God, let me pull up the app. Oh, okay, it's number 9, The Champ. So it's called The Champ. And it comes with cheddar cheese, green peppers, rotisserie style chicken, cheddar cheese, green peppers, and red onions. I didn't change anything, but I added. So, well, I changed the bread. I got multigrain. So I got on the hearty multigrain. I still got the chicken, the cheddar, the peppers, the onions, green peppers. And then I also added lettuce, tomato, black pepper, and oregano. Oh, it also comes with peppercorn ranch, and I did get that. So, all in all, a 6-inch, which I was supposed to only get a 6-inch, is 750 calories. So, that's what I'm going to eat for dinner. And, of course, the Diet Coke. Let's open it up. Cheers, guys. I only have Diet Coke about once a week now. I have it on Saturdays when we game. However, we did not game last Saturday, so today's Friday. I'm going to have one today, and I'm also going to have one tomorrow when we game. So let's try this. I wanted to try something new from Subway. If I was going to do like a Subway mukbang or a fast food mukbang, kind of wanted it to be something like new to me. However, I really have been craving like a burger, but Subway's great too. So let me show you guys up close what this looks like. All right, that's what we got going on the inside, you guys. The chicken, the onions, the lettuce, the tomatoes, the ranch, peppers, onions. I don't know how good that looks, but it looks good to me. Here we go. Okay. There's something I was mad about. They no longer have, like Subway no longer has the oven roasted chicken that was just like the whole piece of chicken breast, you know what I mean? And I always used to get that because I hated their like diced up chicken for some reason. This is their pulled chicken. I was a little nervous that it was going to be like dry or like gross. I don't know, I was just never a fan of the chicken unless it was that oven roasted chicken breast that was like a full, probably half of a breast, like a thin breast. I would always get the oven roasted chicken sandwich with like all the veggies and load it up. But I really want to do chicken because chicken is probably one of their healthier items. I didn't want to do any like lunch meat. So it was either this or like steak and cheese. And I know from the past their steak is a little too salty for me, so this is really good rotisserie style chicken. It's pulled chicken. Really good. I really like it with the peppers. I always forget about their peppers. I never get peppers on their sandwiches, like back in the day when I would order. But every time I have gotten them, it adds. So that's kind of like a view from the inside a little bit. So I'm just going to chow down on my sandwich, guys. And, of course, I have some updates for you. This is really good. I don't know, I've been seeing all the Subway commercials of their like new line of sandwiches. And maybe it's not as new now. Maybe I'm just like, I've been off the grid for a while with fast food, but It just doesn't look that good, like, on the commercials. I don't know why. So I haven't really been that into it. My brother got Subway the other day, said it was bomb. So I'm like, okay, that's probably what I'll do for my next mukbang. You know, give it a chance. Sometimes the commercials make everything look super fake, and you can't really trust that anyway. So I've been, like, really busy lately in a really good way. Excuse me. I'll throw this away later. I had been thinking for a while, because you guys know that I've been trying to be healthier over the past, like, 7 months. Wait, is it 7? Oh, I think it's like 5. No, it's 5, 6 months. And, I just, like, couldn't figure out how to get the motivation to constantly go outside and go walking or get some form of exercise. Go get out of the house, you know? I really just want to get out of the house. So I've been thinking for a while about doing, like, DoorDash or Uber Eats or something, delivering, so I could just, like, have an excuse to get out of the house, also make a little more money. So I finally signed up a couple weeks ago. I'm doing Uber Eats delivery. It has been so fun. Oh my gosh. The first 4 days, I made $400. And I do know that, like, they don't, like, take taxes out of that, so you gotta be a little bit careful. But, and I'm not gonna make that much money every time anyway, because last week I was on vacation from work, like my actual job. And I was like, oh, might as well, I just got approved, my background check got approved for Uber Eats, I might as well drive and make a little money while I'm off work. So I was able to drive, like, 4 full days. Yeah, made $400 and they pay you every week. But I'm not really doing it for the money. It is nice to have a little extra money, because there were a couple, maybe like a month or 2 there, where I was getting a little bit tight, and I know my brother was tight. So it's just nice to not have to worry, to have a way to make extra money if I need to. Or if my brother's, like, struggling, I can just be like, here's a little bit of money, you know? Like, we'll be fine. So that's a plus, and I've just been having so much fun with it. Like, I used to delivery drive for Jimmy John's back in 2010 to 2014. So a while ago, you guys. I was a youngin'. But I always loved that job. And I had to stop doing it and become a manager. That part I didn't like as much. But I still like Jimmy John's. I still like the job, but delivery driving was my jam. Never thought I'd get a chance to do it again. But here I am, and I still love it. And it's actually kind of cool nowadays, because, like, a lot of times people just request, leave it at the door, you know, like, so you don't have to even, like, see a person. Because I'm not the most social butterfly, except for to you guys. I'll blab to you guys all day long. I'm good with people, but, you know, I'm not trying to, like, go out and see 100 people, you know. But the fun part for me is 2 things. I like seeing how efficient I can be, you know, and how fast I can be. Not that I'm speeding or anything, you guys, but, like, being smart and taking, like, shorter delivery, you know, like, less miles. Like, you can approve or, like, accept or decline deliveries that are sent to you. Like, you don't have to take every delivery that's sent to you. Yeah, so very customizable. You don't really have a boss, which is great. I can just be, like, driving to the store and be like, oh, let's see if I can take a delivery on the way there, and just, like, log in, see if it sends me one. The other reason I'm having fun is because when I drive, you guys, that is the time that I get to think the most. And I've been thinking a lot, and thinking is good. Thinking about my life, about who I am, about where I can still improve. I have something else to tell you guys too. I'm sorry. It's been 2 weeks since I've seen you. But yeah, that's been really good. I'm absolutely loving it. I've gone out 3 or 4 days this week. 3 days this week. after work. Excuse me. So I took Monday off. Like, I worked my regular job, but I did not go out delivering Monday. I delivered Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I made $200 in those 3 days, so. But that's the thing, when I'm doing the delivery at night, I'm only working like 3-4 hours. When I worked last week, because I was off work, I could work the lunch shift and the dinner shift. Sorry, I keep burping. It says pop. I'm not used to it. But yeah, I was working longer hours last week. This week, I'm literally just going out for a couple hours, like from like 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., you know? Somewhere in that range. So, I got really excited about something, and I got really depressed about something. So if you guys are new to my channel, and you're still here, thank you, hi. If you're new to my channel, the last time I got my blood work done, which was in May of this year, my doctor told me I was pre-diabetic. My blood sugar, my fasting blood sugar was around like, what, 105? I don't even remember. But it was in the pre-diabetic range. So immediately I changed everything about my diet and my lifestyle, and I've been really trying to lower that. And it sucks because my doctor was like, we can't get your blood work again until December. This was back in May. Because she's like, you know, the A1C, it gives you an estimate of your blood sugar over the last 3 months. So we at least have to wait 3 months. And even then, there's probably not going to have been much of a change. So we had to wait like 6-7 months to even take my blood work again. So I've just been sitting here like waiting, like I hope my blood sugar's good. Just kind of being in the dark with it, you know? And I didn't like that. And I know my brother would talk to me all the time, like, you're fine. Like, I'm sure your blood sugar is completely back to normal the way you've been eating. You've been so strict. It doesn't look like I'm being strict now, but this is a treat day, you guys. That's what I call them. But yeah, I just been, and no matter what my brother said or what anyone said about, I'm sure it's fine, blah, blah, blah. Just not knowing kills me. I want to know. I want to know what my blood sugar is. So I went on Amazon and I bought a little blood sugar monitor thing, a blood sugar tester. And I mean, it was a cheap one. I don't know like how much they typically cost. I think it was like a $20 one. It came with all the like little like strips and everything. But yeah, so I got it in the mail like probably 2 weeks ago now. And I was like, excited to get it out. I watched the video on how to use it and all that stuff. I read the directions and I went ahead and did the little prick on my finger and I did the boop boop and tested it. And I had, at the time that I tested my blood sugar, I had eaten about 4 to 5 hours ago. So it wasn't like a fasting blood sugar. So I took it and it was 88, right? I got so excited because that's a good number. Like your, not even fasting blood sugar, if you're just regular blood sugar after 4 hours, like 4 or 5 hours after eating, if that's 88, I think that's good. So I was like celebrating and I was like, oh, I'm going to go on a video and like, I'm going to test it live, or I'm going to tell everyone, like, I'm so excited that I did this, you know, I was proud. I was finally able to be proud of myself. That's really what it was. And also I didn't have to worry anymore that I was doing something wrong. I was just like, okay, I can just keep doing what I'm doing because clearly it's working. That same day I ate again, like I ate dinner and I waited 2 hours after eating because I was looking stuff up and it said the average like regular person who's not pre-diabetic or diabetic should wait, you know, after 2 hours after eating, their blood sugar should be around like less than 140. And I'm like, okay, cool. So that's like a good line. So if mine's under 140, because I didn't want to just measure it one time. I wanted to see like, okay, what is it after I eat? And I didn't want to take it like right after I ate because online it says to wait 2 hours. So I did. So yeah, I took it after 2 hours after eating. And it was 126. And I'm like, that's, I think, pretty good for, like 2 hours after eating something. So first day I was very satisfied. I was like, yes, I'm doing everything right. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. And you know, curiosity got the better of me and I took it a couple more times within the last 2 weeks. I've taken it probably about 4 or 5 times total. And every single other time I've taken it, and I've taken it, usually I take it, now only I take it if I haven't eaten in 8 to 12 hours. So fasting blood sugar, every single time it's like 98 or 105. There was one time that it was like 116. And I'm like, I haven't changed anything since that day. that first day. So I'm like, was the first time I tested it just wrong? Or is this just a cheap monitor that like it varies? And now I'm just not proud of myself anymore, and I'm not sure of anything, and I'm back to where I was before, if not worse, because now I feel like what I'm doing isn't working, and eating the wheat bread and eating the, you know, chickpea pasta and eating like just better food in general is just not helping my blood sugar. And I'm like, basically, do I have to go keto? Because I don't want to do that. I will if I have to. I absolutely will. I don't, you know, whatever my doctor says to do. But I'm doing far beyond what my doctor said to do. This is more like what my doctor said to do. Like, I don't know if you guys saw one of my initial videos about this blood sugar stuff. I don't remember which one. I'm sorry. But I was showing you guys the list of what my dietitian and my doctor had given me. It was like a printout of good breakfasts to eat, or good lunches, or good dinners to eat. And a lot of them, actually all of them, have a fast food option. There's like, oh, like for lunch, it's like have a half sub that has whole wheat bread and turkey slices on it, you know? So like, this is what my doctors have recommended me to do, like stuff like this mixed in with like whole foods and stuff. But I haven't even been doing the fast food. Like, this is really one of the only times I've eaten fast food since May. And, so I'm a little frustrated, but I'm also kind of hopeful. I just want to stay hopeful that like maybe the blood sugar monitor is wrong, or maybe it just takes longer to fix your blood sugar. Maybe I am doing everything right. It's just going to take like over a year or two. I don't know. So if you guys have any like, I don't know, like comments about that, or like advice, or I don't know. I'm not a like, I don't see my doctor until December, and I don't want to like blow up her message inbox with like questions about this, because she probably will be like, you shouldn't have gotten a blood sugar monitor, you know? I don't know. I wanted to see it. So yeah. But part of me thinks too, because I do still have this like way of thinking where it's like everything happens for a reason and there's like some higher power, because like I know that I believe that, because sometimes my brain will just go this route. Basically what I was going to say was, I feel like, how do I explain this? If I had taken that first blood sugar reading and it was 88 and that was it, and I just never took another one, maybe I would have gone off that diet and started eating McDonald's again, or started eating Doritos, and I don't know, what else did I used to eat? I don't know, like pounds of cheese, like mac and cheese and stuff. So maybe this is like the universe's way of keeping me on this healthy lifestyle and like for longer, because who knows, maybe if I had gotten that 88 and like hadn't checked it again and just been like, oh, well, I'm perfectly fine, I can just eat whatever I want now because it's easy to change it back or it's easy to fix it, you know, with blood sugar. So I don't know, who knows where my brain would have gone. So maybe this is like a way that the universe or God or whatever is telling me, you're not good yet. Like you can't just go back. And I don't know if I was going to go back to how I was eating. I can't imagine doing that now, but I do know myself, and like, yeah, maybe I have a food disorder. Like I do miss a lot of foods that I used to eat. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is like a blessing in disguise. Maybe it's going to keep me doubtful until my actual blood test, and my blood test will be like either really good or maybe in the middle somewhere. And then I'll have to keep working on it. Who knows? But bottom line is I want to fix my blood sugar. I do not want to be pre-diabetic anymore, but I also want to continue getting healthier even after that happens. So I don't know, maybe I just need more time to just, I don't know, make this part of my life, even though I feel like it's a huge part of my life and this is like everything. It has only been like 6 months, so. The universe didn't think I was ready to know that my blood sugar was good. Does this make sense, guys? I'm sorry. If it doesn't, kind of ignore that part. Basically, I don't know what my blood sugar's like. I think it's still pre-diabetic range, but who knows? That's my little health update for you. I love green peppers. I don't have them enough. I actually don't have them ever. I always get orange peppers or red peppers. I don't know why I never get the green ones. I think it's because the other ones are just so pretty to me. I've never really liked the color green. Yeah, I'm getting full. So yeah, I have an extra whole 6-inch sub, which, you know what? Oh my God. I will probably bring to my siblings' house tomorrow because we're going to be gaming over at their house. And usually I'll bring like some tuna and a couple crackers to dip them in. Not a couple, like 6 crackers to dip them in. I get the Triscuits, the organic Triscuits. They're so good. I also, oh my gosh, I found these. They're called From the Ground Up cauliflower snacking crackers. And they seem pretty healthy, like clean ingredients, and they taste amazing. I got the sea salt ones, but I also just purchased the everything bagel ones, like flavor. I haven't tried them yet though. But those are also good to like dip, or to, I don't know, eat tuna with, but they're also very fragile. They're really thin and fragile, so they break a lot, whereas Triscuits are really thick, and you can hike up, you know, scoop up a good chunk of tuna with that. So it just depends on my mood, I guess. But yeah, usually I'll bring something like that or like a sandwich to my siblings' house when we game, because we game for like sometimes like 6 to 8 to even more hours depending on the day. And I get hungry. So yeah, I'll bring this instead because I already have it. And I have some chicken and rice that's left over. I made Bud and me some chicken and rice with, oh my gosh, so much stuff in it. There was corn in it, onions, tomatoes, broccoli, chicken thighs, of course, brown rice. I did, for seasonings, I did a bunch of sage and thyme and oregano. And then like salt and pepper. And then at the very end, once it was kind of all cooked and like the rice was cooked, it was a crock pot recipe. I kind of stirred everything up. I shredded the chicken. And to give it a little bit of like kind of creaminess, I threw in, what did I throw in? Oh yeah, I had a tiny bit of, probably like half a cup of sour cream left over from those recipes I did a couple weeks ago. So I scooped in some sour cream and mixed it all up. And I gave it that little bit of extra richness, I think, because I didn't use any chicken broth in it, or I didn't use any cream of tomato soup, or sorry, cream of chicken soup or anything like that. In the crock pot, I just used water to cook the rice, and the rice is just kind of holding everything together. But I was like, I think sour cream would be good in it, and I have to use it up or it's going to go bad. So I have that too, which I could take as well to my siblings' house, but I don't know if I'll need 2 meals. Sometimes I do take 2 meals with me, if I know it's going to be a long day. So you guys know, I get hungry every 4 to 5 hours. More like every 4 hours, to be honest. That's another thing I think too, because I do eat about every 4 to 5 hours, and I'll probably have like 4 to 5 meals a day, to be honest. I'm like, maybe that's why my blood sugar isn't getting better, if it's not getting better, because maybe like, even though I'm eating the right foods, I'm eating too frequently. A lot of people like online that I've seen videos on YouTube, like all the doctors, like not doctors, but like chiropractic doctors, like holistic healers that I watch, they say you gotta intermittent fast if you want to lower your blood sugar, because you got to give your insulin time to go back down, because like if you just keep eating every 4 hours, like it's just never going to get a break, and it's just always going to be a little high. I don't know. Oh, the messy bite. But so I do try in the mornings to wait till like 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m. to eat breakfast. Just to give my body a little bit of time to like normalize. But even then, when I take my blood sugar at 2 p.m. and I haven't eaten yet, it's like 100. So I don't know. I don't know who to believe. I'm just going to wait till I see my doctor in December. But that's next month though. It's coming up. That was delicious. Holy crap. You guys, it was so good seeing you again. I am surprised. I was like, when I got the 12-inch too, or the foot long, whatever, I immediately, my head was like, I hope I like it, because like, I don't want to get a free half of a sub and be like, ooh. But I think either way, like, you know, my brother would have eaten it or something. But I loved it. If you guys haven't tried the, what was it called? The Champ. I think it was called the Champ. Correct me if I'm wrong. Number 9, the Champ from Subway. I do recommend it. Yeah, it comes with like cheddar cheese, green peppers, onions, rotisserie style chicken, and peppercorn ranch. Usually on like the white bread, I guess, or maybe, I don't know. Oh, but it was amazing. I also do recommend the whole wheat bread. It tastes exactly the same, you guys. I don't notice any difference. So if you want to do whole wheat and you just don't like the taste of it or something, I would recommend Subway's whole wheat because it tastes completely fine to me. Alright guys, but yeah, it was awesome seeing you. I haven't done a vlog in a couple weeks because I have been busy with this Uber Eats stuff. So I'll try to do one at some point soon, but I wanted to do at least a fast food mukbang at some point because I kind of have been craving some fast food and not having to make a meal. Like I woke up from a nap this evening. It's Friday, like I said. After work, I crashed because I had to get up a little early for I had a double meeting today, this morning and this afternoon. And I finished work and I was like, I'm just going to sleep. So I slept from like 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I woke up and I'm like, I do not want to cook. I threw the ground meat I had that was sitting out back in the fridge because it was in the freezer, so I had to thaw it out. It was like, I checked it when I woke up and it was thawed pretty much, so I just threw it in the fridge. I'm like, You guys have days like that too, I'm sure. But like that's more normal, I feel like, than me ordering fast food every single day, every single meal. It's more normal to be like, your norm is cooking, right? And then if you don't feel like cooking every once in a while, just order something. There is this place, because I'm delivering Uber Eats now, I get to like see what all these places are like and hear of new restaurants and stuff. So I was delivering and someone in Northville, so kind of like a richer town, they ordered a bunch of pizzas from a place called Pizza Walla, like Pizzawala, all capitals, all one word. And basically, they are like an Indian place, but everything they put on pizza. So there's like butter chicken, but it's butter chicken pizza. There's chicken tikka masala on pizza. There's, you know, paneer, whatever. Like every single thing you could ever get from an Indian restaurant is on a pizza. Like you just order that on a pizza. And I told my brother about it because, of course, I picked up the food, and I put it in my little bag or whatever, and like when I opened the bag back up to like be able to deliver it, it smelled like the wafting smell of this like Indian food, but also like kind of garlicky cheese bread, you know, from the, I don't know, maybe it was the crust has some garlic on it. I don't know. Smelled so good. So I told my brother about it like last night or the night before, and he's like, we have to try that. He's like, yes, please. So that is something I will be treating myself with, I think, at some point. Because I miss, like, I get these almond flour pizzas that are really, really good, but they're thin crust. I miss, like, a fat, thick pizza, you know what I'm saying? Like, even, like, a deep dish. I mean, not even deep dish, but, like, something that I can, like, really bite into and just, you know, doesn't feel like you're eating a cracker. So, one day, I will try Pizza Walla. Indian food on pizzas? Are you kidding me? But that's the thing, if I ever try that place, I'm going to want to just keep eating there forever, so I don't know if that's safe. But yeah, I will keep my eye out for other cool places, but that one was the coolest so far, I think. That they tip me a lot, too. I think they gave me like a $15 tip. I always kind of try to pay attention to like who and what areas are better because I'm just getting started with this app. So honestly, Detroit, like the city, like downtown, not downtown, but like Detroit, like the actual neighborhoods in Detroit, tip way better than like the richer, like not richer, but like, I don't know, like Livonia, Northville, Novi, Plymouth. I don't know if you guys know this area at all, but I mean, just Google it. But those are the areas that I thought might be better because they have like those bigger houses and like, you know, they are just like, I don't know, they're just richer. And then delivering in Detroit has been so awesome. I got a $50 tip. I got a bunch of $10 tips for just like delivering one thing, like a sandwich or like a burger. Like people will order from like Chili's and just get one burger, like no fries, no drink. I'm like, okay, just spending a little bit of extra money on that service fee just to get one thing delivered. At least when my brother and I used to order delivery, we would be getting a lot of food, so we'd make it worth it, you know? I'm like, hey, I'll take it to you. I'll take the money. But yeah, I like delivering in Detroit, downtown Detroit for Dinner Rush. It's so good. I keep saying downtown. It's not really downtown. It's like the different little like neighborhoods. Like there's Mexican Town, which I used to go to all the time. I used to have a best friend that lived there, and I drove down that yesterday, that one of those streets, and I'm like, oh, it brings back so many memories. I remember this area. And I went to one of the restaurants down there, and I was like, okay, her mom worked at a Mexican restaurant, but it wasn't this one. Okay. I couldn't remember which one it was, but it's cool seeing the world and getting out, and I don't know, just being a part of the universe. So I'm having fun with that. I'm having fun with just everything. If I'm ever bored, I just go out. Like, it's something to do, you know? Just one other thing to do. I feel like I always have something going on. There's always something with me, some project or something I'm doing in the kitchen that's new, or I bought this new crazy thing or whatever. There's always gonna be something different, because I just need that next thing that's gonna keep my attention. I got some ADHD going, I think, you guys. I think I do. Like, me and my brother are talking, and he thinks I have it, and I'm like, maybe. So, but it's not a bad thing. I just need something to hyperfixate on, if you guys know what I mean. Like, for the longest time, my only hyperfixation was food, and now it still is food, but it's different because I don't get that satisfaction like I did before with like a lot of it. So I have to fill that with something else, you know, always something different. But I love it. I love it. I love the constant changing nature of me and like what I do, what I'm doing, and it's been awesome. It's been an awesome few months, an awesome life. I'm glad I changed up my diet, because before this, like, I was just laying in my bed, and then, man, I was just letting life pass me by. And I'm still kind of letting life pass me by, but it's more like I'm taking steps to not have that happen. You know what I mean? To have things to do, or to like have ideas of things I want to do. Figuring out what I want to do. That's a huge one. Because before it was just like, I don't want to do anything. Do I? I don't know. Oh, maybe I was just too lazy or too depressed to know what I wanted. Anyways, guys, go on these tangents, but it's been super cool talking to you guys today. Like I said, hopefully vlog next time, but if not, I'm sorry. I do like these because I can just sit down and talk to you for an hour straight, you know, instead of like, boop, boop, oh, here I am over here, and here I am over here, not really actually talking. But those are fun too, to like get out with you guys. So I was trying to think about how to take you out on a like Uber Eats day with me or something, but I just feel like it'd be too hard with this camera. Like there's already a lot of stuff to carry when I'm coming out of a restaurant or going to a delivery. So like, plus like, I don't think people would want me filming them. I've seen videos where people just are in their car and just like chatting, and that's fine, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick to regular vlogs and not take you delivering with me, but vlogs, mukbangs, all that good stuff. Yeah. Well, you guys, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Monday, hopefully. And like I said, I do mukbangs, vlogs, what I eat in a day, that kind of stuff, food-related videos mostly. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That really helps out my channel. And also give me a comment below. Let me know if you have any advice about the blood sugar stuff or anything else you want to share. Even advice about Uber Eats, if you guys deliver for Uber Eats. I mean, I'm a newbie, so I'll take it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next Monday. Peace.